Alright. There may be some times here in the first like 15 minutes where I'm off headset because I'm still kind of finishing eating and stuff, guys, so apologies about those courtesy mutes in advance, but I was very keen on getting back at this here because I got a lot to do. I really want to get my inventory straightened back out here and stuff, so yeah. I gotta run around and grab some supplies here at first and drop that other refinery to Pyrite 1 that needs that, and then from there, I'm not too sure, but I definitely gotta, there's a lot to do on my list right now. I'm trying to get things cleared up here where I could start actually producing some more fusion igniters again, but I'm just trying to get my other facilities like finished off where there's fuel sources close by and stuff like that. That was I'm trying to get this final refinery in, so I got to go grab that dihydrogen and whatnot. But yeah, I'll be back on headset here soon enough. The faster I get off this and whatnot, the faster I get back to talking to you guys and briefing you on what I'm up to. So I'll give you that quick brief, and that'll hopefully be enough to carry through. So yeah, we're off to go get some dihydrogen, get this refinery in. And from there, probably more resource management, but where exactly, I don't know. We'll give you the breakdown when we get there. perfect amount of time. Okay. Okay, let's go give these away. Let's go see Corbacks. Get rid of those. That needs to go. Not that it matters that much, but this is going to make my life much easier when I need to do inventory stuff. Like, person might ask, like, why would you spend time moving stuff around like that? Well, it'll save you some time when you're trying to find stuff later. Cobalt, let's move that there. Okay. Nice and obvious where to grab the supplies I need now. Sodium nitrate. We need some more sodium nitrate. Let's, yeah. Okay, let's stop off at Hilbert. Make a plan while that refines. I think here I'm gonna start making some more, what's it called again? Fusion igniters, but I'm just trying to get things like, I got my facilities all prepared to keep producing and stuff, and now I just gotta like get ready to actually like pick up and manage these things. So it's gonna be interesting trying to figure out the best way to do this. Like I've only built one so far. Where's my fusion igniter page? Yeah, I've only built one so far, so it's interesting. I'm gonna try and figure out what it's like to build a couple. I'm gonna build a bunch of like the Lemium, dirty bronze here rocks, nitrogen, thermix, condensate, polyfiber, heat capacitors, and so on. Stock up on all those supplies and stuff, and then from there we're going to be putting them all together. It's just a matter of, yeah, trying to figure out the best way to do this. So this is, yeah, I'm trying to work through like a crazy amount of inventory problems and stuff like that too. Like, okay, yeah, we got to ditch all those. Yeah, because I was looking at that refinery. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Normally I would just buy it, but because I had 500 sodium in my inventory that I needed to clear up, gonna do that. Where can I plant nip buds? If anywhere. Maybe copperite, let's not worry about that. Still got a room I'm trying to fill with that. It would be nice though to know the biome. Okay, so uranium, I got a lot. Destroy that. Silver. A little bit better. Doesn't really make that big of a difference, but makes me happy, so I guess that counts for something, right? Okay. Got a bunch of effigies to ditch. Once I actually start putting those things together, my materials are just going to be, whoop, gone. Oxygen, am I even carrying any? Full. Let's keep that there. Nav datas. I don't really need these, so sell those. Yeah, sell the nav data, sell that. And those can stay there. Okay. Oh, cobalt. What are you doing here? You're taking up space. What you're doing. Alright. Come on, where is it? I need to sell this. Tram fruit petals, eh? Get rid of it. Life support gel. Goodbye. Where is it? Where's the other one? Where is it? It was just there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Advanced batteries are kind of useful, so I'm going to keep those. Where is nav data? That's right. Goodbye. Okay. Much better. Oxygen, some leftovers, that's okay. Okay, beautiful. Do I need anything out of this ship? A whole bunch of ionized cobalt for planting stuff. Where did I move that now? Let's go in this bottle here. Where did my shopping list go? They're right there on the top of the pile. Looking underneath of it. Okay. There's the emerald. I mean, I could definitely go and plant and get those going at least, but that's not that high on the to-do list. But I guess, you know what, let's get some of those in the ground, because whatever. Do I really want to plant those right now? Screw it, why not? Zigglesphere. Let's go get that planted. Welcome aboard. Just in the process of trying to manage my inventories here, clean up some stuff. New base, freighter base is looking good at this point. Is more what I'm working on. I've just about got my facilities all filled out where I've got all 12 plants growing and stuff. I've got the three rougher things to do here, like Gravitinos, Albumin, Pearl Orb, and the Venom Urchin. That's what I'm gotta plant a couple of those here. My freighter should be. Yeah, my freighter's in this space. Good. I have found that parking off to the side, it's a good spot. I don't know if you noticed that, but that ship that just went in there, that is the first ship that lands there every time when you port into this system. Actually, I got that in an S-Class last night. It's a big old hauler, nice wings and stuff. The Stellar Sun. But yeah, I got my freighter tucked way off in the middle of nowhere sort of thing here, so it doesn't crash as much when I'm working on it. It's definitely helped my experience go much smoother. Yeah, congrats, thank you. I'm very happy about it. I was getting extremely frustrated, like I was ready to be done playing the game after putting that much time in and trying to get this base put together to help people out, and finding out that it was crashing so much. But it was a problem with where I had set up. But yeah, this is that ship that's the first one in that at that station. The Stellar Sun. It's got those just a wicked looking stance on it. Alright, gotta figure out what plant I have the materials to plant. But yeah, my base is pretty much stress tested at this point. I can run in and not freeze or fall out of the floor and stuff like that. So I'm really happy to see that the game can handle the stress that I put it through. Okay, I got materials for Venom Urchin. Okay, Venom Urchin is in room L4. Okay. If you've seen my hauler inventory, you'd understand why I have 5 of them. 3 of them are pretty much filled to the brim. I think this is the room I want to be in. L4, Venom Urchin, yeah. Yeah, I like, it's actually like kind of a necessity at this time for me to have that many haulers, but I'm hopefully be able to start collecting some nicer stuff down the road. But I do like haulers more than anything at this point, just because of the inventory. They're more practical for me. Player inside the object. Let's see if I can plant this in the corner. One of the worst places to try and plant. There we go. Got that out of the way. So I need more emerald, which I'll worry about later, but just wanted to use up a bunch of that nice cobalt, because it's in my way. But I'll hopefully be able to put together a bunch of fusion igniters here, now that I got facilities up and running and stuff. Like I got a lot of materials for all of it. It's just a matter of putting it all together now. So that's why I got my haulers, whatnot. Like this one, I think this is going to be my main. If I remember correct, this is my main for actually putting together. Yeah, okay. This is going to be my main assembly unit for putting together fusion igniters. That's what that one's going to be for. And then this is like, I think this is just holding cactus. Yeah. Just an inventory full of cactus on that one because I got too much cactus production. We got another, yeah, some like refined cactus. And a little bit of explosives there. My farm vehicle, and this is like my out and about gathering hauler sort of thing. It's got my shields and stuff on it and whatnot, so I can get into battles and not be scared, sort of thing. Like, yeah, this is more my transport hauler. It's only a 38 or 31 slot though. That was my first S-class hauler of this save. That's why I have it. Eventually I'm going to upgrade it though, when I see a hauler nice enough. And then old faithful blue there. Good old blue. Old blue. Okay, I think I actually need to be on that ship now, so I can start figuring out what I gotta do to put all this together. Because I need Herox and a bunch of other stuff. Herox. Do I got any dirty bronze built yet? Whoops. Dirty bronze. How many can I build? Build 5 for now. Dirty bronze. Ceramic condensate. We got some of that. Okay, how many can we build? Condensed carbon. Okay, we'll grab that soon enough. Polyfiber. Cactus flesh and star bulb. Okay. Gonna take this. Actually, I gotta call that down there actually instead. Now I gotta go to my star bulb farm with all that cactus and make a bunch of polyfiber. Oh, it's this way. Yeah, hopefully within like 2 hours I can have my inventory mess conquered. But it's been ridiculous. Like I didn't even harvest most of my farms today because I have so much like cactus and stuff like that. It's just so ridiculous. And I need to make some units today though, because I spent like 170 million units yesterday. So I'm kind of broke in comparison to where I was, but I own pretty much everything I need at this point, so It's not like I'm really broke, but I want to have some funds stocked up for beyond. I would prefer to be up to the billion range on this file, just so I'm like set for life essentially on the game. I gotta go to Paradise. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn as much of that cactus as I can into polyfiber. Because I got a whole bunch of, I got a ship full of, what's it called again? Where's the name for that? Unstable gel. And then I gotta go make a bunch of acid at my castle farm. And all that jazz. It's a rough recipe, like as far as putting all these the 15 mil stuff together. There, need a whole bunch of everything. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's my farm? Where's my stuff? I forgot to get rid of all those Corvax casings and stuff like that. Silly me. I think I'm just gonna sell them. As much as I wanted to give them away to the Viking and stuff like that, I got what I'm mumbling about here is I got this stuff that I was supposed to give away that I haven't. I forgot to stop off there. Go hit up a Viking and a Corvax system to gain some more standing with them. If it gets in my way though, I'm just gonna vendor it because I am not that worried about getting my standing up right now. I'd like to be able to have a good pile of fusion igniters ready though. That's what I'm kind of trying to do, so I can at least break the 200 mil mark today, hopefully, and have a few left over to give away. Just keep picking. Yeah, it's actually gotten to the point now where I've built my facilities up so big that it's like I'm having a hard time managing it all. It's a good problem to have. Production is off the charts, but I'm trying to figure out how to juggle it and whether I actually even want to worry about processing and stuff. That's been part of the problem. I need a box wing. Very good. Okay. I need to make some polyfiber. Actually, I'm going to make 5. Should clear up my inventory on my ship a bit. That's all the starbulb, eh? My goodness, that sucks. Okay. So I need a lot more starbulb. which I now know, more starboat. I have 2 other farms though that I can hit. I need to go to Moat Tower. Yeah, I'm like literally like drowning in supplies. It's because they're so big. It's gotten a little out of control. I need some automated harvesters now in order to keep up, or other players to join my game to help me manage my farms. It'll be good though. Now that I got my freighter all built up nice and stuff, like I have with all the 12 different plants and stuff, it'll make for easy times for like the freighter farm support stream that I wanted to do this last weekend here, but I wasn't ready to do it. But now I'm pretty much like beyond overstocked for that now, which like I'm gonna probably do that this coming weekend to try and help players out, see what sort of response it gets, and whether I actually prepared enough to have enough supplies to keep up with demand or not. Right? It would be nice somehow if we could tame them somehow to work for us. That would be useful. This is an exciting farm to harvest, I tell you. There's always this one annoying little sentient here. Serpentine. Basically, yeah, robot slaves. There we go. Na. Alright. Only enough to build that much, eh? Okay. I mean, that's a small dent in my cactus supplies. I still have another 30k I could harvest in one farm of cactus. Okay. We got the polyfiber as much as we can right now. I got some up on my freighter, but it's not even gonna put a dent in what I need, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Polyfiber. Send some on over. Don't want to get too carried away. Okay, so there's some other stuff I need to build. We got polyfiber, we got a good acid, stable gel, which actually I can just... Stable gel is easy enough. Oops, wrong one. Unstable gel right here. much of that do I got? I'm gonna grab one more. Yeah, liquid explosives. That's like a stage 2. Oops. Polyfiber. Stable. Okay, what else do I need? Organic catalyst. Knock knock. Okay, organic catalyst, where are you at? Right there. Thermic condensate and enriched carbon. Okay, so that's a stage 2. So enriched carbon. Enriched carbon, okay, condensed carbon. Gotta go to Frosty. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, the recipe for making fusion igniters. Like, you're gonna need pure ferrite, uranium, ionized cobalt, pyrite, ammonia, condensed carbon, nitrogen, sulfurine, cactus flesh, star bulb, frost crystal, selenium, radon, fungal mold, and mordite. To build one item. I have production facilities for all of those ingredients, which is good. I should have went to my other location. Should have went to Crystal 1, would have been better. Build 5. Right on. We can grab some more of that right quick. Yeah. So it's worth it. I mean, in the end it is worth it, but it is a bloody nuisance to get there. I don't got any condensed carbon on me. Oxygen. Yeah. Where is it? Fusion igniter. Yeah, fusion igniter, and then it wants like all kinds of stuff. Like it's fusion igniter and then geodesite and so on. And you just see how much the recipe keeps expanding as you go and look at each item after. It's like, come on. Like, yeah, 1, 2, and then into that, and yeah, so on. How much dirty bronze can I build right now? Can I build one more? I'm not going to build any more then. So I got enough to build at least a couple. Probably 5. Oh, I should have put that there. Starship. It's weird. There's a weird bug in the game that kicks you out of the inventory there for some reason when you go into it. If you don't wait like 3 seconds or so after exiting one of the other machines, it kicks you out like that. But yeah, I've got plenty. I got a 5k reserve of radon stocked up here, a 5k oxygen stock, there's 5k frost in here, which actually reminds me I need to grab some frost for what I'm doing. to build some thermic something or another's. The heat capacitor. Selenium and frost crystal. Do I even have selenium right now to work with? Bah. Let's finish the enriched carbon. I should make like 10 of these if I can. 3's all I got enough to build. I mean, I guess that'll do for now. No! I've only got 10 harvested right now. Okay. That I'm gonna delete those 10 because that's not good at all. That's just wasting inventory. So much cactus flesh. Do I got fungal mold? I can build a couple of those. Some acid. Acid. How many can I build? I can only build 1. I can go hit up my other farm and pick up a whole bunch of that though. Actually, I don't even really need to worry about that because I've actually already got some of what I needed here, didn't I? Yes, I got liquid explosives already. Okay, that's good. Upsie-daisy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't need to move that around. But I'm still gonna. Okay. Out of the cold. Oof. Okay, so I need to get some selenium somewheres. Hopefully I got somewhere to harvest. I think my freighter's still full actually, so that'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it flying over there with my cargo filled like this, but whatever. Sigilsphere, where are you at? Attack of the hiccups. Yeah, every time it's that ship. Every single time you pour it in here. That's the first one. I'm curious to see if this one's an S-Class or not. And if it is an S-Class, if it's got better stats than the one I currently own. C-41. Coming through. Swerving. I don't remember if I harvested my selenium farm or not today. We'll find out shortly. Which is kind of going to throw off my harvest time, but I want to at least get a bunch of the stuff processed down, so I don't care about messing with my harvest times. It's got to be done at some point. I'm trying to catch up on these materials. Is my ships even here? Oh yes, this there. Okay. It's weird. Sometimes when you come to the freighter and stuff, it'll be empty. I'm not exactly sure how to get it to empty out like that though, without having summoned all my ships down to land. Selenium is a room. Whoops. Okay, wrong way. I was trying to check my list case. Frost and Mordite and left or right one of these. I think it's this one. No, it's the other one. Ah. That one in the corner is kind of a nuisance. Oh, I've seen it. Come on. Oh, there it is. Finally. It's like I'm looking right at it. Come on, let me grab it. Oh, why doesn't it say? Huh. No. Those are the worst. And there's 4 in every room. Okay, I got that one, no problem. Come on out. Come on. Man, yeah, that one's just gonna stay there. It clearly doesn't want to come out, so... Top corner of the plant? Okay. Top corner. Like, I was finding if I could stand back, I could get it to pop up, but this one is... Oh. Yeah, no, I'm leaving that one. Wasting time. It's just being sticky at this point. It's a little bit of a nuisance. I've picked it before, but it's definitely just, yeah, it just wants to be troublesome. Whoops. I think I've picked that one before anyways. Yeah, it's definitely not the smoothest harvest, but I don't really have much choice as far as selenium farms right now, because selenium's a pain. Okay, frost. How much do I need? I mean, I'll grab a bunch, and I think I need half as much frost as I need from selenium. Oops. I should have just grabbed frost at my other farm that I was just at. I should have known. And then I wouldn't be fighting with the hydroponic trays here. It's gonna stay there. If it doesn't want to come out easy, I'm not putting extra time in to get it. Not that it matters that much, but I'm just not that worried about getting a perfect harvest. Hydro tray. I was on a bit of a roll there. Another decoration plant. This one is more like my main focus with my freighter facilities is for porting in to help others. Like, they're not going to be my main harvesting place because they're such a nuisance to harvest, but for the sake of having a portable farm that I can bring to other places to help other players, it's I mean, it'll be useful then, but yeah, it's not going to be my go-to farm all place sort of thing. But there's occasions like where my selenium is actually higher on my freighter than my ground farms sort of thing at this time, just because I didn't really develop ground farms before selenium up on the ship there. Like, what I planted most of it on my freighter just because I was just getting started on selenium farms. My original selenium planet that I had claimed transformed into a toxic place midway through, so it really messed with my plan there. I come back and my planet that I was set up on was no longer selenium producing. Although I had planted selenium there, it's now a toxic planet. So I got selenium growing on a toxic planet. What did I run out of? Probably... Yes, okay, good. So I didn't need to grab that much frost anyways. How many capacitors we got? 13? Okay. It's more than enough. Polyfiber heap capacitors. Now I got an organic catalyst. Do I got that built? No. Five steps in full, somewhat, yeah. Fills out quick. That's why I've had to have so many inventory spots with the freighters, or not the freighter, the haulers. That's why, yeah. Organic catalyst. Do I have any built? It doesn't look like. Okay. Okay, so that's a combination of stuff there. Okay, let's hold up on that. Acid and stable gel. Okay, I already made my liquid explosives, so I don't need to worry about those. Thermic condensate, enriched carbon, nitrogen salt. Yes, check, check, check. Heat capacitors, check. Polyfiber, definitely. Check. More thermic condensate. Much more thermic condensate. How much more can I build? And what do I need to build those again? Sulfurine and condensed carbon, okay. Well, there's 5 anyways. As long as I got enough to do 5 of those things, it's a good start anyways. It's like an easy 60 million or more. Okay. Thermic, dirty bronze, heroxylinium. Okay, let's start putting this together. Should be able to build 5 of those. Superconductor. Superconductor, where is it? Semiconductor. Okay, I gotta put those together first. How many? 5 of those, I guess. Superconductor times 5. Circuit boards. Got my liquid explosives, fusion accelerant. It's organic catalyst. Okay. Need more organic catalyst. Which I think I need to go get more carbon for. Organic catalyst, where are you? Thermic condensate. Okay, more thermic condensate. Where's that? Right there. Sulfurine? Okay. Where's my sulfurine farm? Sulfurine is produced on hot or barren. Okay. Oh, coming true. Come on, let's warp. I am a pirate's dream flying through right now. All this high value cargo. I mean, I could have just stopped at my vault and pulled out sulfurine from the vault. That would have made sense, wouldn't it? We'll see how much I need. I might have to dip into my reserves. Yeah, it's got decent shields. It's got like a 57% on the shields and stuff. I don't have any tech installed yet for any extra shields and stuff, but I don't really spend much time on this ship in the air sort of thing, so it's more of just a cargo space sort of thing. Pirate 1. No, I need to go to, let's go to this one. Actually, I could have just flown right down there. The base I'm headed to is on the only planet in the system I'm in. Yeah, it probably would have been just as fast to fly straight there. I wonder if console's ever going to get the option to have their portal up on a freighter like PC does. If that happens, that'll save me a lot of time. Would be really nice. I really hope that the Beyond update gives us the carbon tray and the ability to put portals on our ship. Because that for me would be super clutch. Very time saving. Oops, let's top this up while I'm here. Pull some carbon out. Because I know I just used a bunch. See, that's what happens if you don't wait before going to the next machine. It kicks you out. See, if I just stood here and like count to 5, you'd be good to go. I stand corrected. My goodness, I thought I had figured that out, and I'm very wrong there. Okay, so I need like organic catalyst or something like that. Or was it thermic? It was thermic. I only build 3 more. I need thermic condensate to build what? Organic catalyst. One enriched carbon. Enriched carbon. Where are you? Radon? Of course. Radon is in vault. Vault number 6. Okay, that's 5 of that. That was 5 organic catalyst. Where does that go into? Fusion accelerant. Fusion accelerant. Whoops, let's make 5 of those. Okay. Portable reactor, quantum processors. 5 of those. Those. 5 geode sites. What am I missing? Dirty bronze, okay. Let's build some more dirty bronze. Pyrite, what am I short on? Dirty bronze, what do I need more of? Pure ferrite? Okay. I think I'm just gonna buy it. I think that's gonna be... yeah, screw it. Just go buy some pure. I think here is man, or Zigglesphere. I'll go right back to the Zigglesphere. Welcome, Juba, or however you say that. Welcome. You're missing the game, are you? They've made a lot of changes. If you're like somebody that's played from the start, I've heard a lot of like positive feedback from players that have come back and seen what they've done with the game. Okay, pure ferrite. How much do I need? I don't know if I'd say it was shit, but it was definitely didn't have the best of launches. They had good intentions, but yeah, it definitely didn't pan out as good as they had hoped, that's for sure. Dirty bronze, pure, so I need like another 400 more. Yeah, they're after bringing in the multiplayer and freighters and all kinds of stuff. 567, good enough. It's much easier to earn units and stuff now. That's something else that I was hearing good things about as far as that being improved. Okay, geosite. How many do I got? 5, 5, and 5. Quantum processor. It's already built. Huh, okay. I mean, I could already put this together, can't I? Fusion igniter, there's 5 of them. 78 million. Nice. Throw that in the pile. Very good. Is it an S class? It's a B class. Just staying on the positive note and blind to the rough launch. Alright, let's send that to my ship. Cool. Dirty bronze. Well, that's good. Round 2, nitrogen salt. That's probably all the nitrogen I had on me. More condensed carbon? Oh, okay. Go ahead and surprise me like that then. Another one? My goodness. 48.8. I already have it, but if it was an S-Class and better stats on it, I would definitely give up the units to get that and a better shield bonus on that ship. Not that it's necessary, but hey, why not? Alright. Carbon. I should go to my nitrogen stop as well. Which is over... Where's my nitrogen stop? That's a... Lush or toxic, so let's go to the castle. No, I'm currently on PS4. It's been probably 6 years or more since I've been doing any PC sort of gaming. And it's probably been longer than that, actually. I have preferred to use console of late. has been a while. Like I definitely started out on like different systems and stuff like that. And, like, it's been a while since I've been on a PC actually. Yeah, like I had one last year, but I ended up parting ways with it sooner than later, sort of thing. It was such a headache, virus protection and all that stuff, and yeah. What I wanted from my PC was way out of my budget range. So that kind of made me step back from PC and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna live within my means here and stick to console for now. I could have easily have blown $2,000 on a PC in moments and not even flinch considering what I wanted from it, but yeah. Oxygen, I don't got very much left, do I? Nope, okay, well, it's whatever. Not the problem. Let's try this again, give it a couple seconds. Yeah, it still kicks you out. What the heck? When I thought I had figured it out, it goes and proves me wrong. And then that one just let me in, no problem. Weird. Yeah, one of my fungal farms here. This was one of my more favorite builds to do so far. I found this island. There's a nice, like, almost perfect circle with this ancient rune on it, and I decided to settle on it and throw up castle walls around it. Eventually I would like to repaint my walls and stuff like that and put up some, like, little bit more decorations on the top to make it look a little bit more awesome, but yeah, that's where I'm at for now, considering time and materials. Looks like a jail. That's hilarious. Not my intentions, but yeah, I guess it could definitely look like a jail for sure. Yeah. Oh, none taken at all. Everyone's entitled to their own perspective, that's for sure. I could definitely see it being envisioned as a jail. It does look very intense like that. I want to try and paint these walls and stuff though to make them look a little more rock-like and stuff like that eventually. I'll get there eventually, one step at a time, obviously. See how much nitrogen salt I can whip up. Oops. Okay, that's topped up. Oh, that was all I could use. I need more condensed carbon now. Okay. Oxygen. Where's my... Whoops. I know I got some oxygen right here. Where's my Colossus? There it is. There's my oxygen. The vehicle must have left it out somewhere. Oh no. Only 500. My goodness. Okay. Well, that was a lot less than I was expecting. I need to go to my oxygen farm. Oh. Oh. It looked like we were gonna crash there for a second. Okay, star bulbs, selenium, freedon. I should put those up on my starship. Okay. Yeah, I need to go to the oxygen farm. Oops. Crystal bones. Yeah, it has been a struggle to catch up to all my facilities at this point. This one downside to building such large farms, but it's a good problem to have. To spend 35 minutes in this game. Oh whoa. Mind am I asking what caused you to delete it? And I could definitely see the beginning being frustrating though, so alright. Right on, that's good. He's still like keeping an eye on them. But yeah, the beginning of the game is kind of rough if you don't know what you're doing, especially. That's why I would almost recommend like a normal or creative if you're really looking to get a real simple start. Like creative mode is as easy as ever. You don't actually die in the game. It's all... There's no damage and stuff. You could be standing in the most hazardous environments, just chilling there. It doesn't phase a normal file at all. Oh, welcome back, Snow. How you making out? Did you manage to get some help there, or you still trying to figure things out? Rover. Yeah, I could, like the beginning received a lot of bad press essentially. Been hearing a lot of good things here lately, and that's kind of what drew me over here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, sorry about last night, Snow. Like you caught me at like right like at the end of like a very long day. Sorry I couldn't have helped you out more there. Hopefully pointed you in the right direction though, at least. To figure something out, because yeah, I was beyond tired at that point. I was fighting sleep. Not at this point, but I do have a normal file. I've got a normal file with like 290 hours on it, so it's beyond set up. Eventually here I'm going to be starting my survival file within the next, as you just said, that survival. I'll be on survival probably within the next 3 days here, where I'm going to start working on my survival file more. I have a survival file, but it's only like 12 minutes old, so odds are I'm going to delete it and start fresh and record it all. Is possibly my plan. We'll see. I'm on my PermaDeath file. It says right in the middle. But I might have to change my colors to make that a little bit more noticeable. It does kind of just blend in with everything, don't it? Yeah, I'm on my PermaDeath file. This is my insane PermaDeath file. It's got about 100 hours on it right now. Colossus, where... And why can't I call you here? Oh, it's just being silly there. Okay. I don't know about PvP, but you can definitely play co-op. I have my settings set so that I can't damage players and stuff, so that you might be able to do PvP, but I don't know. PvP on a PermaDeath file though would be ridiculous, man. That would be one of the players losing their file, so that's a really high stakes PvP match, which you will never see me do. Not on PermaDeath. I'm not. I put too much time into my PermaDeath file to have it get messed up by some idiot. Okay. How much? Actually, I should keep that with me. I've been using so much. But actually, I should leave a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah, that would be rough. Oxygen harvest. I don't know about cutting my fingers off, but I'd definitely be upset. It would be something that I would probably quit playing the game over and never buy from the company again, sort of thing. It's hard to say. There's lots of oxygen there. A whopping 8. Okay. Can I build what I'm trying to build now? Nitrogen salt. I needed to make some enriched carbon. Radon. Of course. CSGO players. Oh wow, through a keyboard, like you used to change your keyboard every week, like is that because you wore it out? Or Counter-Strike Global Offensive? Yeah, okay, so that was beyond me. I was like, what is that? Going through a keyboard a week, that sounds like an expensive habit. Alright. It's a good chunk of supplies. I need to go get some radon. Radon, yeah, we gotta go somewhere cold. Oh, I see. Somewhere cold. Let's go to Box Bank. I think what I'm going to do is put a refinery up in the top floor of this building here, so I'm not having to run back and forth between all my different gas locations. And I can just sit there at the refinery that's producing carbon. I think that's going to make things a little more user-friendly for this process. A seizure, eh? That's... That's rough. It's like a medical condition or something of some sort. It's like leading into those seizures or something. Yeah. I see. I should grab actually a little bit more of that, shouldn't I? No, one refinery is enough. Can always build more later. I refuse when I can fly. It's quicker. By all means, I could have just set my portal up here, but quite often I'd rather be at the bottom as far as my landing area. Alright, I needed some radon. I think it's this vault. No, I chose poorly. It's number 6. There we go. How many can we build? 6. Good. I mean, it's a start. Build more nitrogen salt. Cue Terminator theme. Alright, nitrogen salt, how many of those can I build? Dirty bronze, how much can I build? Can't build enough, okay. What else can I build? I need to build... Don't need lemium, I got lots of that. Lately, not that many, but I do have a decent collection of games at this point. As far as recent games that I've been on this. Before that I was on Star Trek. Before that I was caught up on Warframe, and before that I was kind of like back and forth between like GTA and a few other games like that. Yeah, look at my list here. Yeah, like GTA, Hitman 1 and 2, MX vs. ATV, Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered, got like Dirt Rally, and kind of like Rapella Pro Series Fishing for a little bit of a different pace. What else do I got? Fallout. Those are some other recent favorites. Occasionally get caught up in Minecraft. Yeah, so there's an assortment of games. But this has been my daily driver for the last, like, couple weeks here. Organic catalyst, thermic condensate. How do we make thermic condensate? Horror games, not really my style. I do have some... like I was on a bit of an Alien binge there. That was kind of fun. That's about the only horror game that I've ever really got into, though. That I enjoyed. Like I'm not looking to play games to get a scare out of them, sort of thing. But I have played them. Definitely some interesting moments where that alien got me good. Where it's like, oh shit, he's right there. I'm gonna die. Thermic condensate. Where's that recipe right there? Sulfurine. Okay, sulfurine is in vault. Which vault? So let's go to the right one. Number 3. Whoops. Yeah, my content has been patchy over the years there. It's starting to be a little bit more. To play Alien Colonial Marine? Oh really? Is that like in relation to like the Alien games there, or like the Alien movies, or is that some sort of other alien spacey game? I'll like it a lot. I'm gonna write that on my to-do list to check that out. Check out some video. Alien Colonial Marine, eh? Okay. That is cool. Good to know. Colonial Marine. I will definitely check that out. Oxygen. Okay. What else do I need? Got polyfiber. Okay, that should be sitting right there just to make things a little bit more helpful for me to see what I'm doing here. Liquid explosive is a tier 2. At this point, I'm unemployed and whatnot. Not taking any further studies at this point either. Yeah, I've been busy on the YouTube grind here, trying to make this work, but with little success. I was injured pretty seriously some years ago now. It's been just over 10 years and stuff, so it's work until I do some serious upgrading. Work for me is not exactly as easy to find as the average person, considering my injuries and stuff like that. So like a person wouldn't know it looking at me, but yeah, I survived having a semi-trailer run over my right leg up to my waist and then back down off. So that was a pretty big injury and stuff. So although I'm out of work, I kind of don't mind it because it's allowed me some time to actually recover and stuff like that, because I was, after my injury and stuff like that, WCB was pushing me back into work and stuff like that, and it really caused me more harm than good going back to work that soon. I should have just taken the time to recover versus forcing it, and yeah, it would have been just wise to just recover properly versus, yeah, overdoing it. But young and dumb once, what I know now and stuff, yeah, it's pretty intense. But that's where, like, although it is like a very cheap living for me and stuff like that, like it's all right. I'm doing all right. You know, like a person wouldn't know looking at me that I had survived such an intense accident. Like I got a little bit of a limp, but other than that, like I still walk and stuff, like, which is very fortunate. Like I was inches away from being paralyzed, sort of thing. So I was very fortunate to like walk away from that, essentially. It definitely gave me a different perspective, sort of thing. Like when a person sees me walking and wonder why I'll keep walking, is because I can still walk. Yeah, a lot of people said that. A lot of people are all about that. So my lucky day, I guess. one way to see it, I guess. It's an interesting lifetime of soreness and stuff, but I've learned a lot of pain management skills and stuff like that. So it's I can hopefully help others that have been injured and stuff like that. In that sense, I guess one way to turn that craziness into something good, I guess, right? Silver linings sort of thing. Try to make the best of it all. To practice. I'm not sure what to practice, but a little bit unexpected there. By unexpected, I'm not too sure exactly what you meant with that comment. Lemium, got lots of lemium. Rocks, okay. Dirty bronze. Gotta build some geosites again. Right. Okay. So yeah, I've definitely been as far as that goes, and I've definitely learned a lot about like different physio activities and stuff like that, like different workouts and stuff to strengthen different muscles and whatnot. Yeah, I've definitely, like, when I was injured and stuff, like, I spent like a solid 6 months in physio and stuff like that. So through the process of my own recovery, I've learned a lot about that. From all the different doctors and specialists and all these people that they had me go see. Superconductors. Okay, I need to build quantum processors, circuit boards. Oh, surgery. Oof. I've been fortunate. I haven't had surgery yet, but they've done some other injections and stuff like that. I've really been putting off surgery out of the hopes of that I could recover naturally, but it's looking like I'm gonna need surgery either for what, I'm not sure, but that'll be a matter of going and seeing the doctor and see what they want to do about that. I got a slip disc and stuff like that. And then my hip still kind of shifts a little bit, so they might fuse my pelvis, but I've been kind of putting that off because once it's fused, there's no undoing that. So my main thing is just I got to stay physically fit to keep my pain down. That is extremely important. Liquid explosive, portable reactor. I need to put together fusion accelerant. Do I need more organic catalysts? Thermic and enriched carbon. Okay. Enriched carbon. I need more radon. I'm doing pretty well. It's not like I'm crippled or anything. You know what I mean? I have a limited lift capacity versus what I used to be able to do. I used to be able to leg press 600 pounds, no problem, sort of thing, and now I got about a 150 pound limit, where any higher than 150 pounds stressing too hard like that is more like I'll feel my pelvis shift, which is not fun, but it could always be worse, I guess. I could be in a wheelchair and not feel that at all. Yeah, I do too. I appreciate that. The thought is that's a valid point. It's a good thought. Yeah. Could always be worse though, so I got no complaints at this time, really. Okay, organic catalyst, I need a rich carbon. Radon is in volt 6. It's probably all my carbon there. Or all the radon actually. Guess I'll build as much as I can, I guess. Okay, so I was trying to build... What was I trying to build? In my country, East Coast Canada, it's 11 o'clock right now. Maybe 10. I gotta double check here. It's 10:20. Yeah, 10:20. I can do that, and you can see the 24-hour time, so knock off 12 and it's 10:22. Oh wow, 2 a.m. overseas. That's cool. It's always interesting to see where people are tuning in from. Alright, carbon, I need to keep that producing. Whoops, I should top that up. North Africa. Wow, that's awesome. That's cool. Makes me think of YouTube channels actually caught up. It was like Safari Live is the channel, and they're in Africa somewhere. I know it's a large place, so yeah, it was really cool though, being able to go see what they're looking at, all the different animals they got there and stuff. It's nice to be able to, like, air quotes, travel there for quick and easy and see what's going on. The joys of YouTube, my YouTube magical carpet for exploring. Condensate. Yeah. Thermic condensate sulfurine. Oops, let's keep that running. Thermic condensate is in, or not thermic condensate, sulfurine. I gotta go back to number 3. Oops. Let's just drain these out and let's not quite drain it out so I know it's supposed to be inside of it. There. Is this one emptied out too completely? Yes, let's put a little bit in there so I know it's supposed to be there. How many can I build? 11? Not bad. What do I do? What do I do? Back and forth. Like, do I just press start or do I top it up? I appreciate that idea. That's a good one. I definitely should start doing that. Yeah, that was a thought that never occurred to me. That's a good source of advertisement for sure. Yeah, definitely. I never considered doing that. I've just been plugging away doing what I do, sort of thing, and Yeah, I wasn't too worried about having too big of a following and stuff, because I'm trying to be sure that I'm good and well practiced at what I do and stuff like that, and my facilities are up to grade as far as being able to support the streams and stuff like that. So being somewhat smaller is okay at this point, because I don't really have the equipment to handle a huge demand on like a huge stream or whatever, right? So right, yeah, definitely with the amount of time I have. Yeah, raising slowly. Well, I've been slowly growing over the years, obviously, and stuff like that. As I get more practice and experience and stuff, it's better. Yeah, it would definitely be cool to expand out like that. Yeah, that would definitely be a good idea. I gotta grab some oxygen. Why did I go down like that? I'm like, I got oxygen in my vault. Oxygen. No, wrong one. It's just, yeah, oxygen. Lots and lots of oxygen. Oops. Yeah, like lately I've been trying to build up towards freighter farm support streams, which has been my goal. I wanted to be ready for that last weekend, but I didn't really have my facilities up to what I had hoped for to be able to do that. So it's kind of like I'm working towards that for like next weekend, hopefully here. Okay. That's a good tip too, yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoy doing this. Like, especially since my accident and stuff like that, video games is a big passion of mine, that's for sure. Not seeking for attention or something like that, and that'll help you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing what I do really at this point. If people want to watch, that's awesome. You know, I appreciate it. But with or without them, I'm still gonna keep doing this because I love the game, right? So it's it'll just keep happening. I'm sure though, with more time and experience and stuff, that I'll be able to help players out and stuff. Like as I see a lot of the other YouTubers and stuff do. I definitely think I'd fit in as far as helping like that. It's something I like to do. I like to help. Yeah, that's why I kind of like what I've been going through with these here. Like I'm trying to get a bunch of these put together so I can as far as helping new players out and stuff like that, I'll be able to have like these items to sell, or for them to sell, and then I'll have a bunch of other supplies actually on my freighter with different farms and stuff like that if players are in need of whatever garden supply they might need and stuff like that. It's yeah, I'll be able to hook them up with supplies, and then like I got stocks of different stuff like this to help start up farms and stuff like that to help get people going. That way the people that don't have the free time that I do can have an equally enjoyable experience sort of thing, so they're not frustrated and quitting. Or at least that's my hope anyways, to help make it more enjoyable for people. Alright, dude, I've already met a bunch of people and stuff, and a few new friends and stuff just over the past like week even and stuff, is just from connections made on YouTube and actual like other players that I've ran into playing the game and stuff like that. It really surprised me. Like the one guy there I've actually been playing with a little bit more, he decided to create a new PermaDeath file and happened to land in my file of all people and stuff, so I've been helping him out, getting his facilities running and stuff like that. But that also reminds me, I've got to, I need to, that reminds me I need to, update my list on my, like, related channels and stuff like that. There's a few people that I want to add to that. Gotta get onto my browser eventually and do that, but yeah, one step at a time, obviously. Nitrogen, salt, aluminum, quantum processors, we got 5. I need to build something else. Portable reactor is what I'm trying to build right now, which needs fusion accelerant. Organic catalyst, we need more of those. Fusion accelerant, there's another 4 more. What do I need another of? It's like nitrogen salt. Right on. Yeah, fully understand. You're up late. I appreciate you hanging out and a good conversation and all that. It was good chilling. I'll see you around hopefully in the future, and appreciate you watching. You have a good night. I'll wave you out. You have a good one. Alright, nitrogen salt. Need to build some more of that. Sounds good. I'll be streaming pretty close to every day here. I've been pretty busy. Yes, sounds good, and likewise to you, sort of thing. Stay safe in your travels and all that. You have a good one. Nitrogen number 8 fault. Drain this out. Yep, I will definitely do my best to stay safe. 16, it's not bad. Fusion accelerant. Liquid explosive, so I should finally be able to build 5 more portable reactors. No, I can only build 2 because I only got 2 liquid explosive, I think, maybe. Yeah, I only got 2 right now. We're gonna fix that in 2 seconds. Do I have enough room to make it land there? We will see. Which ship do I need? No, I think it's this one. Hopefully I chose properly. Come on. It was green, come on. Come on. You're gonna be stubborn like that. Okay, we're gonna charge up my thermal protection here. And take a little walk to this flat ground. Carefully. Like, fall damage is very, very dangerous. I ruined my first PermaDeath file in 10 minutes on the first episode, falling and dying. So, be careful if you're jumping around. Okay. It's not that one. It's gotta be this one. Come on, flat ground. Oh, there we go. Sweet, there we go. Problem solved. Liquid explosives. Let's grab 15 of those. Okay. Oops. Here. Okay, now I can finally build these. How much is that worth? The 10 stack is 156 million units. Woo! Oh, that is glorious. I spent 170 million units yesterday, so this'll put a good dent in that. I am not even done yet. I still got a lot to keep processing here. This is a rough process. Let's make 6 more of those at least. How many of these can I build? Okay, enriched carbon, we need more of that. I need radon. I've tapped out my radon supplies unless I go harvesting. Where is it? This way. It's not necessary, but I should keep this machine cycling materials while I'm passing through. May as well fill it up, keep production high. Yep. Yeah, that was definitely cool. Somebody from Africa tuning in. Rocks. What do I need for her rocks? Ionized cobalt? Oof, that sounds miserable. Should buy 15. See, different locations, like you just seen there, I've got save pads dropped for just ease of access. Like, that isn't a portable device you can carry with you, but I have some set up specifically just for convenient save locations. Make life easier. Making good progress though. It's like 150 million units worth of stuff put together so far. I only had one of those when I started, so I'm after building 10 so far. I mean, in 2 hours for 150 million units. It's not bad. But you're missing out on all the prep work that went into harvesting all that gas and stuff like that, so it's a little deceiving there, but yeah. It's definitely been one of my more productive streams for making units. So what I got going on here is I got my little medium refiner. That's I got these set up at all my locations that I need condensed carbon. So I always have fuel close by. for running these autonomous units. Oh, why is it green? Why is that green? That... Oh, okay, it's cobalt. Okay. That was giving me a scare, like, why'd the resource change? But it didn't, so I was worried for no reason. Looks like I should probably put up another portable or autonomous unit here. Probably actually like another like 5. 5 would be a good number here. So there's a good like 2K cobalt waiting for me when I need it. Oops. I'm out of carbon. That's not a problem. How much ferrite do I got? Maybe we'll just build with different materials. Yeah, we're building with ferrite. Just got to put down a couple flats here to set some refineries on top. Chromatic metal. I mean, one's better than none, I guess. How much copper do I got? Copper. Only got 100 copper right now. Chromatic metal, yeah. That's enough of that. No shortage of chromatic metal. Let's go grab some. Chromatic metal, we got 700. Oop. Taking some damage. Coming in hot. Let's park up here. Sounds like something's chewing on something. Oh, there it is. It's one of these weird animals. Scorpidovis. Huh. I wonder what happens if you kill one of these things. Even if it's possible or not. Taking damage, but it's definitely not easy to hit. Really? Living slime? Oh, okay. That's cool. Living slime can be processed down in your refineries. Eventually, like that's can be processed into what's it called again? Nanite clusters eventually. I'm not sure what stage that's at, but it will process down into nanite clusters. that slime will anyways. I upset the sentinels killing that creature though. Just gotta wait 3 more seconds. They're really easy to escape as long as you got some sort of building around. It's beyond easy to get away. You just run inside the building and wait it out. Sodium nitrate. Okay. I wonder if I can purchase some and then let's fill that up with cobalt while I'm shopping. Ionized cobalt. Come on, sodium nitrate, pretty please. That's sodium at least. How much? 500? I mean, it's enough. Enough to finish what I wanted to do with some leftovers. Alright, those need to finish. Let's throw some more stuff in this one while that's processing, because you never have too much of this. Especially like condensed carbon. I'm gonna go do some bartering later with the GEC to get some more nip buds from them. Where is it? Yeah, to go get some more nip buds. You barter with the GEC, and occasionally they will reward you with nip buds, which is awesome. I wonder if I could plant those here actually. Where can I plant nip buds? I need copyright. Okay, never mind. I'll figure that out later. Fill this with some sodium. Any more cobalt? Yeah, I got a lot of cobalt. Holy. How much sodium do I got? Lots and lots of sodium. Come on, come on. Alright. Do a little dance. Woo! What does this one do? Oh, he's actually like, come here, okay. It's running. They're such a pain to kill. And by such a pain, they're not easy. Let's throw up another platform across that way. Or no, I want to put 4. Yeah, I'll put 4 in the next square, so it's just like duck, 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 duck. This makes the most sense. microprocessors. I need more. Another 5 more, eh? I could have bought chromatic metal right there. God. It's better that I use it up though. Why is it so tough to put it there? Come on. It's not at all where I want it to go. Jeez. There's more than one location for this to place. Why won't it? By more than one, it should go right there. Come on. Come on, game. You know, I got no choice in it. Okay, sodium nitrate. I guess that's a big reason why. Right there. There we go. Alas. We're up and running here. Cooking with gas, man. Clear. Okay, so those ones are running. While those are running, I should save. I should also build myself another landing pad. When I get back, those will be ready for me. That was almost a bad wipeout. Metal plates, ion batteries. Okay, 10 plates, 2 ion batteries. Put that piece of flooring back in, I guess. Now that I got that refinery where I wanted it. What just attacked me? Why did I take damage there? What's up with that? Weird. 2 of these. 10 of those. 2 more of those. I was wondering if the game was going to pull through or not. It's like, did we just break it? Again? Nav data required. Do you got any nav datas here? Highly doubt it. Yeah, sure enough. No luck. Okay, let's not run around with my jetpack running like that right now. Much better. Oh wow. Really? That is super dangerous on that ship. Okay. Apparently that's gonna be something to watch out for with that ship. Oh. Okay, so it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, and by tight squeeze I can't get out from there. Better? Better. Okay, so that was awesome. Alright, let's see what this stage is on. Because if it's where I hope it is, I might actually spend some more time hunting those things. Runaway molds, I'm gonna harvest and refine it at least once. Okay. Back to what I was trying to build now, which I am completely disorientated on where I was. I needed more Herox? I think it is Herox I needed to build. If it needs ionized, yes, okay, yep. Let's build another one of those. 5, 5, we need 10 of those. 5, 5, 5. Okay, we need something else in here. Enriched carbon, organic catalyze. Thermic condensate. We need more sulfuring, which I don't have, so I need to go to hot or barren. Let's see what the next stage is on runaway mold. Okay, so it's not far away from nanite clusters. Very good. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm gonna delete that little bit, but that was cool. I didn't know that. Your time may be limited, Mr. Animal. In the future, you get to live this time. Oh, has it already been uploaded? Must have. 60 waypoints, cool. Okay. Very good. That is good. Okay, so we need to go somewhere for sulfurine, which is hot or barren. Okay. Paradise. Here I come. about that. Where did I... Do I got gas harvesters here? No. I should. Oh, wrong planet. Need to make a list of where my harvesters are at. Red. There's where my gas is at. There should be one other location though. So freeing. Would makes more sense to empty it first. And the second that starts, it's good to go. Okay, got a little bit. What did I need to build? I can build 3 something. Thermic condensate, yeah. Oh, I got one more up there. Okay. Do I got any more in here? If so, how much? Only 250. It's not good. Okay. I need a new page for my harvesters. Mining. Further down the list, I'm going to gases. Sulfurine. Sulfurine. Okay, where are we? Red max. Which I'm actually going to change. Do I got any selenium here? Yeah, selenium. Selenium outpost. Welcome. No, that guy sucks. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Sulfurine, okay, so that's that. We need to go to another base. Cold. practice. Whoops. I never started that machine before. Oh man, what? Way to drop the ball. Uh-oh. Yep, I messed up. I traveled here expecting there to be materials here, and I didn't fill up my machines to harvest when I set them up. That was a mistake on my part. Oops. Okay. Well, that was silly. Sulfurine is selenium outpost and cactus one. Gotta travel back. Let's save. Go back to that one to get the name change to take place. Change take. Yes, good. Okay, what? Let it fill up properly. Kinda wish I knew the harvest time on that. Gotta Google that and find out how long it takes for it to fill up, because I don't want to sit there and time it. That sounds awful. Cactus Castle Cake. Pirate. Okay, anomaly. Anomaly, we need to go there. I've barely put a dent in my cactus supplies and stuff like that I'm trying to use up. I might just process it into something cheaper and vendor it just to clear up some space, because I got a ship full of just cactus at this point, and it's kind of ridiculous considering that I got another 30k harvest waiting to go. Oh, and that is the sound of my next harvest. It's my cue to go harvest one of my farms. It's like, oh, this is too much to do. So little time. Oh, let's get some more gas running here, though. Dump that in the container. Yeah, I'm doing that backwards. Should fuel up before I harvest it out. There we go. My inventory. Whoops. Let's top that up and leave it running while I leave. Okay. Castle 1 anomaly. Where else has got what I'm looking for? That's a coal one. Crystal bones. Crystal bones. I think crystal bones is another nitrogen stop. Lush and toxic. Okay, so that should be Mount Selenium. It's my third stop. Or fourth stop. Let's see what we got here. Let's fill that up, top you up. Is it nitrogen? Nitrogen indeed. Okay. Nitrogen, I think is... Don't need oxygen. I should definitely offload into my exocraft though. Colossus. Because that will be convenient when I'm hurting for oxygen. Just call that up. Yeah, it was a troll passing through, man. I just let him do his thing and carry on. You don't feed the trolls, they tend to move on pretty quick. Like I was saying to them, though, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. So, I mean, I don't know how a person wouldn't like this game, but I mean, this is like my like dream style of game, I guess. This amount of content and all that, like, I couldn't ask for more from a game as far as the amount of stuff to see and do and whatnot. They really outdone themselves here. Let's make sure I pull out a little bit more here. Got a whole bunch of small piles. Let's use those up. Okay, very good. Now I need to go to, oops, save. Now, I need to check Mount Selenium, see if I actually got the right thing on my list for that resource or not. Just trying to figure out where all my actual atmospheric harvesters are at, so I know where to go. Kind of expanding my cheat sheet here, so hopping around harvesting those and topping up and stuff like that, and writing down where's what, so I can be a little bit more efficient with my process here. Yeah. No. Earlier, it was my freighter was giving me some trouble. Yeah, I felt real bad about all the notifications I kept bombarding people with, just because of the stream crashing and stuff like that. And every time my game crashed, it wipes my stream, and yeah, so it was a little bit of frustration. But I found out that I just need to set up my freighter out in the middle of nowhere and not park it so close to a planet or a space station to avoid those crashes. So I have figured out the problem there. Finally, that was definitely the problem. Was I was too close to space stations and stuff like that for the game to handle it. It was not happy with me being parked so close. It'll still allow your ship to spawn there, but it's definitely not good for the game in that sense that it causes it to crash. A little bit of a problem I found out the hard way. I don't know. Whether they do or don't, I definitely reported it several times. Like every time my game crashed, they were getting a mouthful from me. Or are they actually going to read that ticket I filed, sort of thing, with the blue screen, file a report sort of thing, whether that's actually going to be processed or not? I don't know, but I did my part. Sulfurine, okay, we're waiting on that. Lots of nitrogen. That's good. I think I got everything I needed here. I need to go to the castle and grab some more nitrogen. And then I should hit Frosty after that for some radon. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna fix it or not. I think it might be a small enough problem that they will ignore it, unless enough players complain about it, because it's the only way they're really gonna be forced to fix something, if there's enough demand for that. Could be just trolling. I don't know. I'd like to think they have some pride in their work and listen to their customers, so they hope to keep us coming back with our wallets open. Otherwise, yeah, the money will move on. But at the same time, from rumor has it, whether it's true or not, it doesn't sound like there's going to be a sequel to this game, so wallets open. Yeah, wallets open. If they want to still keep getting our money. Ripping open. I mean, so far, with how much I've spent on this game and whatnot, I would have no problem giving this company more money, considering how good of a job they have done and all that. So, I mean, that's something I wouldn't have a problem. I've spent way more on games that did way worse of a job than what these guys are doing. So, if they needed some more money, I wouldn't have a problem getting them more, that's for sure. I could definitely justify giving them more money at this point, considering what they've done. They've done a real good job here. There is the occasional crash and stuff like that, like I was running into on my freighter, obviously, but I mean, in comparison, like that's something that not everybody's going to run into, because not everybody's working on crazy freighter builds and stuff like that I am, so I'm going to see a lot of problems that most players won't, so yeah. But I play a lot more than the average Joe. I don't know. I wouldn't turn it down, man. I would be more than happy to work for a company like that. I would be all in that sense. If somebody offered me a job like that, I would absolutely do everything in my power to keep things going. Thermic condensate, I think I need that somewhere else. Who made this? The Hello Games. The one name that stands out to me, Sean Murray. I think he's like one of the head guys there. I haven't actually looked into it too much though, but I definitely have seen some videos and stuff featuring him in the title and stuff like that. So I think Sean Murray is like one of the head guys on this, but I would assume his team is obviously rather large, considering what they've done here. Like, I mean, there's no way this was one person's work, obviously, right? If one person did this, they were very sleepless for a long time. Okay. Radon, that's where I need to go next. Save. Let's go get some radon. Yeah, I was noticing just recently here on, like, within the last week or so, there was like some sort of conference or whatever that went down, I believe somewhere within. That's why I was seeing the videos with Sean Murray's name popping up and stuff. Yeah. Yep. That's it right there. I think you got the spelling right and everything. I think this game is his baby. If that makes sense. Huh. Is that a video you're recommending to watch or something? Man, it would be super cool to meet Elon Musk. I can't imagine what it's like hanging out with that guy. Turning down Kanye? Was Kanye like trying to get his music in this game or something? I mean, that would be a good opportunity for any artist to get their music on the game. Oh, okay. Description. Oh man. I know what you're trying to say. What you mean? Know what you say. I'll understand what you meant though. I definitely have had many typos in my day, that's for sure. Okay, right on. I'll rip back the box. No judgment. I definitely make many mistakes too typing. And then autocorrect just you know, that little cherry on top, helping out, making things more interesting at times. It definitely is one thing that kind of made me change my mind on Apple products when it started trying to make me say stuff when I had typed something completely different. It's like, what are you doing to my conversation, Apple? Please stop messing with it. Turn that right off. At times, though, it helps with, like, you know, not the best fingers for typing on a touchscreen and stuff, right? Sometimes it is helpful, but yeah, it definitely can lead to some embarrassing moments. Yeah, just Google search autocorrect fails and stuff like that, and you'll be entertained for a long time. Come on. Oh, they're still filling. My goodness, I made it back quick. Alright, I'm gonna let those finish. Gives me a minute to look at supplies and figure out what I need to do here. Oh, these recipes are something ridiculous, I tell you, man. I'm working on those like the 15 mil recipes. They are a headache. I need more sulfurine. Okay. It might not all show, but I'm definitely have no problem reading. Appreciate the heads up. Brace yourselves. Here it comes. Oh, dirty browns. Pyrite. What do I need more of? Ah. That is unfortunate. I wish I could change that limit. I don't think I have the power in my settings to do that. Pure ferrite. Ugh. Okay, that reminds me. I need to go over to my magnetized ferrite spot with a bunch of refineries. So I need a bunch of chromatic metal. Chromatic metal. Nope. And some processors. I need like 20 processors. And some other materials. Guide. Products. Where is it? Refinery. Large refinery. trying to be quick about this, but not go right past it. There we go. Metal plates, 1 per... Ah, it's a portable. Ugh, that's not the right one. Portable, large. There we go. Let's click on the right one this time. Chromatic metal. Okay, so I'm gonna need 800 of that. Sodium nitrate. Eek. 400 of that. What do you think? Man, did you see that recent reveal by Elon Musk, though, with the technology he's after doing? He didn't. Long story short, he didn't answer. Okay. Yeah. That's something I don't get too caught up in, as far as like pondering that sort of thing. That's it's not my job. Not paid enough to figure out those sort of problems. Need to go to Emerald 1. Where is it? Actually, I need to go to a space station with the right stuff here. I need some sodium nitrate, and hopefully they have chromatic metal there too. Moriokin? Is that where I need to go? No, it's main. Ho. The name on this place. Yeah, I think Elon's gonna change the gaming industry, man. The way he's got that new technology, I haven't really looked into it too much further than what I've heard when he was talking about, like on the JRE experience there, the Joe Rogan experience when he actually showed up on that episode. That was kind of like a brief intro to what he was doing, but then he just, like, within the last week here, he actually did a little bit more of a serious reveal on that tech, and I think that is going to be game-changing to the game industry. We're all like, oh, and this VR and stuff like that, and I think Elon's like, yeah, screw that, we're going in hard on this. It's hard to say. I don't fully understand the technology, obviously, but yeah, I think he's onto something. I need like 500 at least of this. And some leftovers is not a bad idea to grab that much. Yeah, there we go. Now, let there be chromatic metal. Nope. I'll be interesting to see what the rest is there. This game is massive. Person could probably play it for 80 years and still have something to do. Yeah. I wish you would stop cutting you off. I'm sorry about that. I don't have power over that, but it builds suspense. It is ridiculous, though. This game, like, even if you did put a lifetime into this game, yeah, you really would have barely scratched the surface. What I was thinking though is something I kind of want from the game. It was a recent thing that I don't know if I shared it with you as far as the idea is. I was kind of hoping to get like a saucer, like an exotic class saucer, like a UFO. You know, maybe got some lights on it or something, maybe some moving parts or something. But I really hope they bring in a UFO to this space game. That would be super cool. It's a random thought that comes up. Oh yes, yeah. Right? Abduct cows. Pick up things. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if it like something like that came, and it'd be cool. Different. I mean, it would get me into an exotic ship finally. Then there's like the squid ships are like impossible to find. I don't even think I have a chromatic metal stop on my cheat sheet. So this is a bit of a... Oh, I do. I got one. Oh, where is it? It's not the one. Angry in the UN. Like the Death Star. Be interesting. Be interesting. It kind of makes me think if they would give us the option to like claim the space station, or like you get yeah, maybe like a one space station or something like that, or something. I don't know. There's so many of them, so I don't think it'd be a problem if players were claiming more than one space station to build on. Kind of a way they might be able to do it. But like an entire galaxy? Buy? Yeah, or buy an entire galaxy? Man, that... Like, as long as it's with units, or nanite clusters, or Quicksilver, but Quicksilver sounds awful because it's an event only, but yeah, as long as it's an in-game currency, I don't mind having the option to buy a galaxy. That'd be interesting, but it'd be such a big space. Okay, so I need 800 here. And a little bit of leftovers wouldn't hurt. Now we can go to Emerald and get that pure ferrite together. Where's my M1? Yeah. Have 10k of every basic need. That sounds intense, but I mean something like that would definitely have a high price tag on it. Would make sense. So it's a high value item, I guess, right? Be even more intense if you were like having to gather all those materials to build one. I wonder if we'll ever get space bases. That's an interesting thought. If we could actually build like space stations out in the vacuum of space. Kind of a random thought that comes from that inspiration of what you're going on about. Right? I imagine the materials they would use for that would be, like by the materials I mean like the different stuff would be pretty awesome looking. Like if it's anything like what they did for the underwater stuff, I imagine they would make it look real good. Oh, whoa, yes. An elevator like all the way out, yes. That actually makes me wonder, how high is it before the ceiling of like the build limit? Like how high can a person build? That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. I imagine it getting broken at some point. But yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be a long walk. Like it takes a bit of time flying, you know, and we're moving actually pretty fast. It would be quite a bit of distance to cover on foot, building, and the amount of materials you would need to connect that. I imagine that being like the millionaire building project. And by millionaire, you probably need to be more like a billionaire to actually handle building a project of that scale. Final machine. Ah, come on. Final machine. Where do I want to put all these refineries? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Kind of want it over here, though. Cool, if your cruiser could land on planets. Oh, like your actual capital ship coming down for landing? Is that what you're saying? Like to have these things land? That would be intense. I imagine the takeoff procedures and costs would be friggin' expensive compared to like your standard ships. How much fuel it's going to take to get that back out in space? It likely would crash the game. It's hard to say. I'm listening. Or reading, I should say, not listening. Efficient thrusters are life, yeah. That's definitely a good thing. It definitely helps a person out in reducing costs. I definitely have modified my playstyle to reduce the amount of cost for takeoff and stuff like that. So at like most of my base, that's why I have those portals and stuff for saving fuel and whatnot. But the thrusters definitely help. I normally carry at least a minimum 500 uranium on my ships. It's pretty much my standard kit to be sure that I'm never stuck on the ground, though, because I can't stand harvesting dihydrogen crystals and building launch fuel and stuff like that. It just can't justify the time spent for that. Sulfurine. What did I need more of and why? Ah, yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. It was good chatting again. Appreciate you hanging out and watching and all that. You have a good night and all that. Stay safe in your travels, and yeah, all the best to you. I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I shall definitely have fruitful farming. It's been a productive stream. I've built 10 of these so far, so it's 156 million units this stream. Needed 4 more of those at least. Capacitors and let's move that down. Liquid explosives, we'll move that down. Acid, I don't need that. Okay. What else do I need to build? Fusion accelerators. Can I build 5 of those yet? Good. I should have started at the bottom of my list, though. It would have made it a little easier for this recipe. Heroes in a geosite. Let's build 5 of those. Geodesite. Superconductor. Nitrogen salts, we need thermic condensate, which is held up on sulfurine. Right? Okay, yep. Okay, that's enough of those for now. Sulfurine, we need to go to red or cactus. We should go to red first. And by red, we need to go to... change the name on it to Palladium Outpost. Alright, awesome. Oh wow, they're still harvesting? 200. How much do I got? I probably only got 25. Yep, okay. Okay. How much condensed carbon am I packing around? Barely any. That's crazy. All this production and just barely holding on enough carbon. Okay. So that's busy. Let's go check the cactus progress, I guess. I think the cactus is where I need to go. Yeah, cactus. Cactus, cactus. There. Please throw me some carbon ready for me there. I mean, there's probably, I think, I got like 2,000 carbon ready in my different refineries between all the different locations that I have for harvesting different materials. One thing that I have not noticed though, or I haven't been looking for it, is whether or not gases are available for purchase, because this has been rough. I'm pretty sure even if I did buy my gases, I would be able to make money on them, considering the value of the final product that I'm producing. So I need to go check on Nip Nip Bud, I think. Did my timer go off for that? Yeah, I think it did, didn't it? Definitely did. We gotta get to the Nip Nip farm. Bring some carburate when I do. Or switch ships. How we doing here? You know what? I probably should have emptied those. Yeah, we're gonna go back and empty those just so we got as much as we can, producing while we can, I guess. Why didn't it kick me out? That was weird. Between 6 machines, that's a good chunk. Dump some oxygen. Keep that running. Back to selenium. And when we go back to selenium, we're going to make sure we're on a different ship here. Nope, not that one. Yeah, farm truck. was a rough takeoff. What I'm doing here is just kind of going off in the middle of nowhere to summon my freighter so that... man, I went out in the middle of nowhere to get away from you guys. Come on. I'm gonna go and summon some right there for me. So here you go. There. Yeah, so I found out that freighters work a lot better when they're kind of away from stuff. Like, they do work where they are able to summon, but if you summon them too close to planets or space stations, once you start putting a bunch of facilities in for like growing plants and stuff like that, they get a little bit crashy. So by crashy, your game will freeze or you'll get blue screen. So I found it was best to build off in the middle of nowhere. But I'm not doing any building at this point. I'm just doing a harvest and replant in one of my rooms here. But it seems pretty good though. Like with putting my base off to in the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. As far as stress testing, like running straight in and stuff like that, it doesn't seem to be crashing anymore as long as I'm out in the middle of nowhere like I am. Woo! Oh man, this is a glorious sight. Now I need to make some room to harvest here. High capacity. Sodium, random ass little piles. Okay. If you didn't know where to get those nip buds, you gotta actually you get them from bartering with the Gek. They're a pretty low drop. Like, I mean, you'll get like 1, maybe 2 in the space station if once it's talking to all the guys and barter with them. But yeah, they are out there, but there's very little information on how to actually find them. So it seems to be a bit of a thing, anyways. Come on, these corner ones are always a pain to harvest. Oh, right there. Yep. I started with 1. I've been planting and replanting and whatnot. I did go out and buy another like 9 more, but it took like an hour and a half to get 9. But should be, now that I've got like, I'm in up to like I think I have 26 in this room. Oh no, see, there it goes, freezing. I was wrong about building out in the middle of nowhere like that, I guess. It still froze. It's unfortunate, but 3.5 hours just about without having any issues. That's better than it was before, so not bad. That's my cue to restart my stream and stuff like that. I'll be back. Appreciate everybody watching and stuff. My apologies about the crash, but I will be back. See you when I see you.